So you didn't get promoted because you were ready to lead. You got promoted because you did fantastic at the last job. You smiled, you kept your head down, you did the metrics, you grinded. However, now you're in leadership and that's a different game, it's different rules, and no one gave you the manual. So again, I say welcome to leadership. Team meetings are a blur and you're not sure how to present the company standards. What team needs and what should happen are two different things. You haven't been consistent in your one-on-ones. You really haven't taken time to observe the dynamics of the team. Some are new, some used to be your peers that you left behind, and that's awkward. And some are seasoned and they really don't respect you because corporate promotions aren't always about leadership potential. I'll say it again for the people in the back. It's not always about leadership potential. They're about performance history. You crushed the metrics then, you delivered the numbers, you were dependable, so they assumed that that meant leadership. But here's the unspoken truth that you're not going to get in the manual. Being a high performer doesn't mean you're leadership ready. In fact, it'll set you up for failure if you allow it to. So now you're leading a team with zero support, unclear expectations, no blueprint, and completely stressed out. You're stuck in meetings trying to coach, but secretly you're actually Googling, how do I lead my team? A very difficult team if you really think about it, because you weren't set up to succeed. You were actually set up to fail. And your confidence is quietly taking. And let's be clear, you're not failing. You're just leading off of muscle memory from the last role that you had, from your individual contribution era. And that looks like micromanaging instead of mentoring. That looks like you're fixing problems instead of building problem solvers. You're avoiding hard conversations because you weren't trained to have them. And see, the toxic loops go on and on and on in your mind. If I do it faster, if I do it myself, it'll just be easier to be faster. I don't want to seem bossy. I feel like I'm faking it every day. One strategy to interrupt all of that is to simply ask yourself, am I leading people or am I just managing tasks? If it's the second one, then it's time to unlearn and retool. And you need a leadership reset. And that's where my class comes in. That's where my leadership coaching hits different. I help new and emerging leaders to actually flip the script on leadership. I give you the manual you never got, complete with the mindset, the skill set, the confidence shift that gets results. And so let me tell you what we work on. Awareness of what's broken, because it's a lot broken. A real strategy behind executive presence. You get realigned, you recommit, you reignite. How to lead with clarity, not chaos, and still be doing it correctly. No fluff, no cheesy acronyms, just tools to help you work in the real world. You don't need another webinar. What you need is a reset. So let's turn the promotion into a power move that it was meant to be. If you don't know me, my name is Daynie Sheldon. I am a leadership coach. My number one goal is to make sure you have exactly what you need on this leadership journey. Whether you're an emerging leader or whether you're already in the leadership role but not sure how to navigate it, that's where I come in. DM me leader and I will help you. This Saturday, I have a masterclass, June 14th at 4 o'clock. If you want to know more, go to DaynieSheldon.net right here. Go to DaynieSheldon.net. Sign up. There's also newsletters there. And because you're a new leader, there is a 10-point checklist there and what to say in your team meetings for the first 4 weeks. DM me leader, let's get you where you need to be so that you don't look like a failure and they will never, ever, ever, ever see you sweat. Like, comment, and follow for more.